This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Good evening, Bahamas. I'm Kelsey Johnson. Welcome to Sports Monday. After a 6-round technical knockout, Bahamian middleweight fighter Toriano Johnson landed a new promoter. He will now be fighting under the Rock Nation, founded by music mogul Jay-Z.
First of all, I'd like to give the Almighty God thanks for allowing me to have an opportunity to fight on such a big scene and a big stage, such as the Madison Square Garden, fighting under my new promoter, Mr. Jay-Z of the Rock Nation, partnered with Gary Shaw. The fight, it was a 6-round fight. It was actually a 10-round fight in which we made it, only go 5 rounds. My opponent, Alex Aran, a young man who I know very well, in the past as an amateur fighter, whom we never fought. He had mentioned we had fought. First round I came out, I was not so warmed up as I was supposed to be, but, I was eager to get in there and to get the job done. And, I figured that him using his boxing skills, I'd have to be able to use my cutting-off skills as Joe Frazier and Marvin Hagler, who are my favorite idols in the boxing game. And, the fight just played out that way, him trying to run away from me. And when it came to that 4th round, well, that's when he knew that the fight was pretty much all over. And I dropped him to the ground with an overhand right, which my sister Kayla Johnson has been working with me on for quite a time. And he succumbed to that pain, to that suffering at the end of, in the ending part of the 5th round. So yes, the fight to me was almost as a sparring session because I really wasn't warmed up until the end of the fight, which I wasn't so satisfied with, but I got the win and I give God thanks for that.
Today is the final day of sailing down here in Montague Bay. We go to our Julian Gibson, who has a full report on the King Eric Gibson all-for-one regatta.
Yesterday in Class A, it was all about the Courageous. The Courageous came in first, Rupert's Legend came in second, Red Stripe came in third. In the B class, how about Ant's Nest? Ant's Nest winning the second B-class race. Susan Chase came in second. The Bradley Cobra came in third. And in the C-class race yesterday, yes, this one might be a surprise, but Reverend Dr. Philip McPhee, ASU WG Thunderbird, well, she won the cannon.
The Thunderbird did very well, and we're proud. We did it for the ASU company. We want to make them proud of their involvement and their input into the boat. Today we showed them that the boat is certainly, if not the top, one of the top C-class in the country. Without a shadow of doubt, we would have won yesterday also if we didn't have that problem.
Now coming in second was Lady Eunice, and Barely Legal, well, she came in third. Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I am Julian Gibson.
Minister Shane Gibson, the son of the late King Eric Gibson, was overwhelmed by the support shown from the sailors in the Bahamian community.
Everybody's encouraged. I was speaking to my sister a little while ago, and she started to become emotional as well. Because, when it comes down to Daddy, he made sure involved the entire family in everything that he did. And so whether it was the Acklands Regatta, whether it was the Exuma Regatta, he would make sure that family members, his kids, that they were always there supporting him.
The late King Eric Gibson Sr. was also very well known for his contributions in culture and music.
Absolutely, and particularly when I looked at the Urban Renewal Band, you look at those young people, and whenever I see them perform, the first thing I would say to myself is, if it wasn't for the Urban Renewal Band, what would these kids be doing? And Daddy, as you know, was an A1 entertainer, A1 musician. Anybody who crossed paths with him, he would put an instrument in their hand, and he would try and figure out what it is they could do, what instrument they could play, whether they could sing, whether they could perform. And so the Urban Renewal Band, a couple of these entertainers, musicians, I can tell you, this is what regatta is all about. And the government should continue to do whatever they could to make sure that at the end of the day, they continue to promote these types of events, not only here in New Providence, but throughout the islands.
The annual softball by the Sea tournament will swing into action tomorrow at the Archdeacon William Thompson Park. Teams sailed in on a Carnival cruise ship to participate in the event.
Well, Tuesday, the softball at sea, the senior moments will be coming in town for their 10th anniversary. And we're trying to get all our players involved between the day, tomorrow, and Sunday with the practice. And on Monday, we'll have a little squad entertainment, so we can also have commitment from most of the players. And we'll be ready for them guys when they come in on Tuesday.
Members of the Silver Lake College basketball team was here over the weekend, and their head coach was very impressed with the local talent here in the Bahamas.
It's been fantastic. You know, Coach Johnson and I have good friends. The volleyball game was just tremendous. It was a great match. Both teams obviously hadn't played in a little while, but it was fantastic. And the basketball game and the guys is going great. We've been working with the kids from Nassau. We got a couple kids right now we're trying to get in for next year, 2015, 2016. Wealth of talent here. But our main purpose here today is humanitarian, just to make good friends with the people of Nassau.
That's a wrap on sports. Once again, I'm Kelsey Johnson. Stay tuned. The Bahamas Tonight continues.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.